So hi you all, welcome to my channel. This is me Sonika, and for today we're going to be doing a review, and this is going to be a review of the newly launched products from Sugar Cosmetics. So we're going to talk about the Sugar Good Moodies lip crayons, and without any further ado, let's get started ahead with the review. So this was sent to me by Sugar Cosmetics, but that isn't going to change the verdict of the review, and you know that. So when you look at the price point and the cost, I mean, this contains 0.7 grams of product, and in my opinion, if you're someone who uses like one shade of lipstick on a day-to-day basis, you are going to run out of this like maybe within 2 months or 3 months. So I think that itself is a lot considering the cost. So in case you're looking for lip crayons, I would suggest that you click on the link right up over here and you check out the Lakme Absolute Plush Matte Lip Crayons, that you have more options. And without any further ado, let's jump into this one here. So speaking about packaging of these lipstick, they basically come in a cardboard box and it is like color coordinated here, but we aren't going to keep this one, and the product is actually what is required. And as you notice, all of the products, they basically numbered on one side, and the sticker is also color coordinated to the product on the inside, which I think is amazing. So coming to the packaging, these are retractable crayons, and literally this is the amount of product that you get, and I think this is like really less. And also, like, when you look at the thickness of it, it's like super small, so you would definitely run out of this like really quick. But if you're someone like me who has like a lot of lipsticks and you feel a lot of it goes to waste and you just want to hoard lipsticks, then I think this range would be amazing for you because of the shade range, and also, you know, you just get to have like different lipsticks, but you're not wasting it too. So moving on from packaging, we'll move on to the next factor, which is pigmentation. So this one is beautifully pigmented. Like with just one swipe, you would just get your entire lips covered, and it does cover any of your marks or any of the hyperpigmentation which we have on our lips. So I think this is great in terms of that. Only with some of the lighter shades, like the neutral shades, it did need maybe around 2 layers to kind of cover it up, but once you're done with 2 layers, it is completely opaque. So coming to the formulation, it's super lightweight, very comfortable, very creamy, and it doesn't really feel like you're wearing a lipstick. So on the first day when I received this one, I wore it for like about 6 hours continuously, and I was eating on that day and I was speaking continuously because I had a makeup workshop. So, you know, irrespective of all these things, it was just so comfortable. And even after like 4 to 5 to 6 hours of wearing it, I only wore it for 6 hours. So, you know, even towards the ending of it, it did not start drying up, it did not start getting flaky or cakey, or, you know, have you just seen that, you know, it just kind of clings onto your dry patches? That did not happen with this lipstick, which is something I love. So coming to how this one looks after a certain period of wearing it is like when I wore it, actually I was eating like oily food on that day, and then I was speaking non-stop, I was drinking water, I was doing literally everything, and I really didn't bother touching up my lipstick or even checking on how it looks. So at the end of the day, when I checked on it, it just looked like as if I've just applied it, but I went for a very bright shade. I was wearing a red lipstick on that day. So the red had slightly faded, and it had faded evenly across the lips. So it didn't fade only from the center, and it didn't give me this ball kind of thing in the place where your lips are kind of closing. Like, have you ever experienced that? Like, you know, when you just keep speaking all day, like only in the place where, you know, your upper and your lower lip are kind of interacting or kind of meeting together. So in that place, it just kind of forms like balls and you get one sticky line. So that did not happen with this lipstick. So I think I love this type of formulation. It just works really well on the lip. It feels really well. It feels so lightweight, and it just looks really well too. So I think this is like a big thumbs up from my side in this aspect. So Sugar claims that the lipstick is transfer proof, but in my opinion, it is not transfer proof. So you see like a lot of product comes out, especially like in the outline part of it. The center part kind of remains intact, but just in the outline, the product does come off. And on the day when I was wearing it, I just kept on checking like every now and then whether it transfers or not. And one thing I noticed is that no matter how many times I tried to do a transfer test, the product was transferring on, you know, like a tissue or my hand or anything, but you know, the intensity did not reduce from my lips. As I've been speaking about all the pros about this product, I wanted to just mention mention a couple of cons which I noticed. So number one is that it does give you a line in your mouth. It does not stick and it does not give you that sticky type of a line, but it kind of separates, especially with the darker colors. It's very prominently visible. But this is something which happens with all lipstick. It looks more worse in a liquid lipstick compared to these lipstick, and with cream lipstick it would just come off, so you would basically not notice a line. So I think there is a trade-off between like different finishes and depending on the comfort level and all that stuff. So this is just something I had to put in. So the second con is definitely the quantity versus the pricing. So I'm gonna like insert a couple of like values over here of different brands and different grams versus the cost, so you kind of understand and you can kind of estimate how much is this. So when I look at that, I kind of feel that this is a little more on the expensive side. So I just feel that they could have increased the grams in the product, and the cost is kind of decently fine. So I think that would have been something which would have worked a little better in my opinion. So now that we're done with the review, let's move ahead to the lip swatches. So this completes the review and the lip swatches, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll drop down the links to get these products, and I'll just drop down all the shades too and a couple of points whichever I mentioned. So I hope that would be helpful for you. So make sure you check out my other tutorials and my other reviews and my other videos, and until next time, bye.